Welcome to another 11 plus non-verbal reasoning class. For this class, we'll be looking at similarities, that is looking for a shape that is similar to two figures on the left. You don't have to look at the differences. The differences will be for odd one out. Now let's take the instruction. Find the figure on the right that is most like, that is similar to the two figures on the left. All you need to do is to look for a figure that is similar to these two figures on the left. Now we are going to use our elimination method. Let's look for their common features. Now the common features between these two shapes is that they have archings, that is, they are striped diagonally. So we need to look for a shape on the right that is striped. So A is not a shape, B is shaded black, C does not have stripes, D has stripes, and E does not have stripes. So the answer to this example is D. You can see the diagonal stripes. Now let's take some practice questions. The first practice question, let's look at the two figures. You can see the two figures, they have a black arrowhead. That is the common features. Ignore the differences. The differences between these two figures is that you can see one has kind of straight wavy line and one has a curved wavy line. So those are the differences. You have to ignore the differences, but the similarities is that both of them have a black arrowhead, and the shape we have to look for on the right will be a shape with a black arrowhead. Now looking at the shapes, you can see that option A has a black arrowhead, which makes P1. The answer to practice question 1 is A. Let's take practice question 2. For practice question 2, study the two figures on the left. You can see the common features are they have a straight line and a white circle. Now ignore the differences. The differences is that one of the figure, the circle, is touching the straight line, while the second one, the circle, is going across the line. So those are the differences. You have to ignore them. Let's look at the common features: a circle and a straight line. Now A is not the answer because the circle is not touching nor crossing the straight line.